Hi, Anita Boffman again, coming to you with another recipe from Pampered Chef. This one is called chicken and sweet potato pad thai. Sorry about that. Chicken and sweet potato pad thai. I've never done it before. I am going to be using my boys as guinea pigs, my whole family, and we're going to try out this recipe. And it features our veggie spiralizer, which people are crazy about, me too included. I'm going to show you how to spiralize a sweet potato. So let me start off with, there's plenty of videos out there showing how to use this veggie spiralizer, so I'm not going into detail with you. But for this particular recipe, we're going to use the blade that comes in the cover, and we're going to use the fettuccine side, which is the thicker comb side. Okay, that's the fettuccine blade. All right, we're going to put it in our, oh, hello. Yep, anybody could be a paper chef. It needs to be flat on both sides. Again, no more than 4 inches high, 4 inches wide. Try to get it in the center as best as you can, and then push down. It definitely doesn't look like it's on the center, but I tell you what, let's try it together and see if it works, okay? All right, so here's where the food is going to come out, right here. Works just fine. So here comes the last of this sweet potato. See if I can get this down at a better angle. There we go. That'll be awesome. And you can now see it coming out. Isn't that awesome? Again, this is the veggie spiralizer. Simple, 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 simple to use. Okay, very simple to use. All right. Now, when you're done using it, again, I'll post a video that shows you everything about how to clean it, to how to take it apart, even how to put it together. I will post that video for you to watch later. No point in doing that right now. You can watch it later. So let me go on with the rest of the ingredients for this recipe, and we'll keep cooking this sweet potato and chicken pad thai. Okay, now we've got our garlic and our manual food processor. The next step is to take some fresh ginger root. Ginger root looks like this. It's pretty weird looking, yes. You basically peel that outside layer off, and you're left with something that looks like this. And then the way that you do ginger root is pretty simple. Take our manual food processor, the fine grate, and just basically take and go like this, up and down, okay? Now what this recipe calls for is a tablespoon of ginger root. We're gonna eyeball it, basically. And you see how it collects right there. Isn't that cool? It collects right there on the inside. And we're just going to grate enough for, I guess, 2 tablespoons, since I am doubling this recipe. Okay, so we've got it down to 1 cup for the peanut butter. And I'm going to take our mini mix and scraper, because it looks like a spoon. Isn't that neat? And I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to scoop in here a whole cup of peanut butter. Now just imagine if you were doing a recipe like peanut butter cookies, or my boys love for me to make Baby Ruth bars. I don't mind making Baby Ruth bars when I have the Measure All cup, but I would hate to have to clean out a regular measuring cup in addition to the other mess that I have made. It's just not fun. Okay, so we basically scoop this peanut butter into here, and I'm just going to take a little bit at a time and put it down into my manual food processor. Okay. Scoop that in there. And you see how nice that is? You scrape off the top, and there's all your peanut butter. It's going to be in my manual food processor, rather than having to sit and scrape and scrape and scrape and scrape out of my measuring cup. I love that. Okay, now let me make sure that's all our ingredients. Then, sorry, I shouldn't be licking my fingers, but again, it's for my family. Okay, the last part of this recipe calls for 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of water. So I have put a whole cup into my Easy Read measuring cup. Love this because you can see from a standing position exactly when you have measured out the correct measurement. Just go ahead and put a little bit of water in there. Okay, and we're going to put my lid on top. Pop this open. Okay, and this is a very easy tool to use. Basically, you just up and down like this. until it all gets mixed together. Now, what is really nice about this tool, this can cut up onion really nicely into small diced pieces of onion, peppers, even chicken, eggs, anything that you need to chop or to dice. This product will do the job, and it's easy to use, and it's perfect for anyone, no matter what your situation, even if you have arthritis in your hands. It's very, very simple to use. Just put one hand here, put the other hand here, and basically go up and down. All right, just have a little bit more to prep for you before we start the actual cooking process. One is to cook our, or to cut our bell pepper into thin strips. So I'm just gonna basically take a knife. If you do not have any of our really good forged cutlery knives, I would strongly suggest that you get them. They're very durable. They have a lifetime guarantee. The blade goes from tip all the way through the handle, which means they're a good quality knife. They're very well balanced, and they stay sharp. Okay, so we've got our bell pepper cut into thin strips. Now we also need to take our broccoli and put it into small florets. Okay, what I've done here with that is I'm going to show you a little trick to basically not have a mess all over your countertop with your broccoli. And then you'll take your scissors and cut into the bowl. You will cut it into smaller little pieces of broccoli, which cooks faster and cooks easier. It's also more bite-sized pieces. Makes it a whole lot easier. Show you how small I've gotten that. Just with my scissors. Just again with going with my scissors down into the bowl. Easy as pie. Okay, so all our produce is prepped. It calls for 2 cups of cooked chicken, already diced up. I'm going to show you a little trick with this. Basically, take a weekend, buy chicken on sale, and grill it or cook it up all at one time and cut it into small pieces. Then freeze it into a freezer bag, flat. You'll have plenty of them in your refrigerator. And anytime you want to grab for a recipe like this, you've got it. Okay? So I think our stovetop is ready for me to start cooking, so I'm going to go over there and do that. Okay, so now it's time to cook everything, okay? Now remember how nice it was that I was using this cutting mat with the bell peppers? What is nice about that is now I can flip it over right into my pan. We're also gonna put our broccoli in here and our chicken. Okay, now remember this chicken was already cooked. It was grilled ahead of time. In fact, it was grilled a couple of weekends ago and just put in my freezer. So we're gonna take and cook this for about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back after I have cooked the sweet potato. Goes in next, and that cooks for 5 to 7 minutes, and then we add the sauce and we're ready to eat. I'll come back and let you see what my taste testers think of chicken and sweet potato pad thai. Be back in a flash. Okay, the last step to this is you add the sauce to the chicken pad thai, pull it off the stove, add the sauce to it, and now my taste testers are going to taste it for the first time. Here we go. This is Nick and Alex tasting it for the first time. Chicken and sweet potato pad thai. You like it, Alex? Mm-hmm. Nico, why are you holding it like you're going to shovel it in your face like that? You're going to drop it on the floor. Nick, what are you doing? Okay, Nick, do you like it? Do you like it, Nick? Is that a yes? Okay, all right. Anyway, folks. Okay, so very good. Again, Anita Boffman with Pampered Chef showing you chicken and sweet potato pad thai. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Mmm. Oh, it's good. Mmm. Control.
That was a good ending.